Hey, what's up? What's up? You too. Friday the 13th. Look. Jason. Jason. Yes, right. All right. So let's go live from King Geo Studio. All right. All right. So today is Friday the 13th. As you can see in the background, it's Friday the 13th. Do you believe in Friday the 13th? Do you believe that the 13th is a bad, is an unlucky number? If you go anywhere, right, at least here in the United States, I don't know about in other parts of the world, but here in the United States, it's very rare that you see an elevator building with the number 13th on it, on the elevator, because they're very superstitious when it comes to that. Very superstitious with Friday the 13th or blah, 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 blah. So it's Friday the 13th. Let's talk about movies. What is your favorite scariest movie? Mine was when Donald Trump took office. Nah, I'm just joking. Just joking. There's a lot of good scary movies. I mean, one of the all-time scariest is The Exorcist. I mean, The Exorcist was a cool movie to watch. I watched it in 1980. That was my first time watching it. And back when I watched it back, it was on HBO. And back in the days, if you had HBO, you were the man. And if we didn't have HBO, um, my cousin had HBO, but my cousin stole HBO. But we had did my mom get cable at that time? I don't think I think we went to my aunt's house. Yeah, that's what it was. We went to my aunt's house and we saw the Exorcist when this just came out in the 70s. I saw it in 1980, 81. I think it was 80, I think it was 81, 81, 82. I'm not sure, but it didn't pass 80. I know it didn't pass 82. And I saw it with my niece at that time, and she was scared. And I'm like, I found it to be interesting because you see how the Exorcist, how the girl transformed, and how she does her thing, and throughout the years, it came out Exorcist, and then came out Freddy Krueger. First was Jason. Jason was the old time. Jason. You had back in those days. You had Jason. You had Halloween. Halloween was, I think, to me the best one was Halloween one. That's one of my favorites. Halloween one was the best. Jason Friday the 13th was the one and two were good. One was better. I think when they got to the third or the fourth part, they just became so dumb. It was just it became just a bit much. Let me see. It's okay. So I'm gonna go to the movies that I like. So, Exorcist one, Halloween one and two, not too much two, but Halloween one. Part three, never see part three. Part three is horrible. And if you didn't know, there was a Saturday the 14th movie. In case you guys don't know about that, and I went to see that one time at the Dover Theater on Southern Boulevard in the Bronx, where I used to live at. It was horrible. I'm talking about horrible, and I love horror movies. That's my favorite thing. So we have Halloween. We have Halloween. We have Michael Myers. We have Jason in Friday the 13th. We have Linda Blair in The Exorcist. Um, we have The Evil Within. The Evil Within was a good movie. The first one, The Evil Within was the movie. That was a great movie. That was a great scary movie. You had that. And then when we came to the 80s, you had Freddy Krueger. You had Freddy Krueger. And then then came out, Chucky came out. And then once Chucky came out, you also had, what was the other one? What was these movies called? I forgot the name of the movie, but I'll look it up now. But it was pretty. Let me see. I'm gonna look it up, and I'm gonna tell you. Let me see. Keepers Creepers. I don't like Keepers Creepers that much. I mean, let me see. I'm gonna go with this list. Okay, okay. The best 40. Rotten Tomato had the best 40 '90s horror movie, and I'll tell you if they were any good. Okay. Nadia, I've never seen that. That's a number 40, and they gave it a 60%. That's Rotten Tomatoes. Nadia, never heard of that. Lords of Illusion, I would never watch that. I'm very picky with my movies. De la Muerte, Cemetery, Main Demons. No, I would never see that. I would never see Cannibal. Cannibal, the musical, really. Wolf, that was Jackie Gleason. Not Jackie Gleason. That was Jack Nicholson. I saw that. That was not good. From Dusk to Dawn, it was good. It was nothing scary, nothing horror about that, but it was a good movie. That was when you first saw Salma Hayek. She came out naked towards the end. Cube, no. The People Under the Stairs, that was stupid. That was Wes Craven. The Frighteners, it was okay. Mimic, I never saw it. And it's with one of my favorite actresses, Mira Sorvino. I like her. She's not the greatest actress, but she's cool. The Devil's Advocate, I don't know why that's horror. Why they put it there. That's not nothing horror. The interview with the vampire was not a horror movie. It was a great movie. I think that was a good movie with Tom Hanks and who was it? Tom Hanks, Brad Pitt, Christian Slater. La Síndrome di Centao. The Sandal syndrome. I guess La Síndrome di Centao. I guess that's Italian. That was the number 28. Night of the Living Dead. Night of the Living Dead was good. I like that. Stephen King's It 1990. I saw that one. That was not that great. The book It was awesome. The book, you got to read that book. Body Snatchers was good. If you were at my age when you saw that, you're like, oh, that was so gross. Stirs of Echo. It's more of a thriller than a horror. Habit, I would never watch that. Sleepy Hollow was good. That was more of a thriller. Look, they got Gremlins 2, the new batch, as a horror movie. As a horror movie. These people, Rotten Tomato is horrible. Bram Stokes, Stroke, Dracula, no. Jacob's Ladder, that was good, but that was not harming. That was not no horror. Army of Darkness. Army of Darkness was that came out after um the Evil Dead. That's where it came from. Because I think part two when he cut off his hand, Candyman was okay. Nightmare on Elm Street, that was one of the best. The first one. And after that, first and two were good, but then after that, you just started getting stupid. Beloved, I've never heard of that. Scream was okay. I like Scream. Mute Witness. Audition. Wow. Really? Audition? That's Japanese. That doesn't even look scary at all. Scream 2? No. Tremors. They got Tremors as horror? Really? Dead Alive? No. Dead or Alive? Really? Oh my God. The Sixth Sense as a horror movie? No, that's a thriller. The Blair Witch Project? That was stupid. Chronos was stupid. Arachnophobia? Really? That was a horror movie? Really? That was a John. Oh man. I didn't see this one because this is with Jeff Daniels. No, the one I saw was with Tom Arnold. I think was it Tom Arnold? Arachnophobia. Misery was good, but it was not a horror movie. That was a good movie to watch. Jackie, Kathy Bates did a good show there. The Ring was good. That's what I was looking for. Ring was good. That's number 2 here. And Silence of the Lamb. No, this is what Rotten Tomatoes has. This Rotten Tomatoes sucks. Oh my God. So we got so we got. They didn't even put the Exorcist on there. Can you believe that the Exorcist is not even on there for a horror movie? Wow. And I'm going to tell you in a few minutes what these all horror movies have in common. Freddy Krueger, okay, that was good. Jason Goes to Hell, no, that was good. You know, when we were kids, we always pondered. Could you imagine what Jason and Michael Myers and these guys would do in a horror flick together? When they did Michael Myers, I mean, when they did Jason and Freddy, it was so retarded. I mean, really, really retarded. Hellraiser 1 was good. That one was good. See, Hellraiser was great. I like Mr. Pinhead. He was Cape Fear. No, Misery. No. You don't Scream too? Baby Blood? No. Let me see. Mimic? No. Body Parts. Wow. I remember Body Parts, yo. Body Parts was from 1980. I remember this movie. I went to the Dover Theater. I paid $3 to see this movie. At that time, I forgot about this movie, but now that I see it, I remember. It was pretty cool. I liked it. I forgot about this movie until I just saw it right now. All right, so Collider.com, you got my vote for that one. The Exorcist 3? No. That wasn't even. Well, this is was okay. It wasn't that great. It wasn't that great. So let's see. Exorcist 3. Um, let's see what else. Um, I'm looking here. Okay. Now, they said the Exorcist 3. I don't think so. You got Hellraiser. Yeah. Hellraiser 1 was good. Bad Moon. American Werewolf in London was a good movie. It's not a horror movie, but American Werewolf in London was a great movie. Let me see. The Relic was okay. It wasn't that scary. Interview with a Vampire, like I said, it's more of a thriller. Arachnophobia. Vampires. Is that James Wood? Yeah, that's James Wood. Wow. I will never watch that movie with him. Again, Candyman. Candyman was okay. It wasn't that scary, but it was okay. Remember Bloody Mary when you went to the mirror? You said Bloody Mary, Bloody Mary, Bloody Mary. Something was supposed to come out. Funny Games. Never heard of that. Okay. Let me see something. Whispering Corridors. No. French Strokers. But these aren't horror movies. These are more of a Stirs of Echoes. Stirs of Echoes was good. That's with Kevin Bacon. Kevin Bacon, I think, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah, with Kevin Bacon. Event Horizon. Event Alien 3. Alien 3 was not a horror movie, but Alien 1 was good. With Sigourney Weaver, that was good. Alien versus the Predator. Dust Devil, whatever that is. The Frighteners. The Frighteners it was kind of funny though. I mean, Michael J. Fox. Oh God. There's certain actors that shouldn't do horror movie. So you have that. So you have Hellraiser. What's the name of the? See, I was looking for the name of the movie. That's called. What's the name of this movie? I keep forgetting. If you want to play a game, remember that movie? Let's play a game. What's the name of the movie? Saw. That's what it was. Saw 1 was good. Saw 2 was okay. Saw was cool. I like it. I like it when the more gory it gets, the better. 30 days or 28 days. 28 days was good. I'm trying to think off my head. The Quiet Place was good. The second one was. Let me see what else we got here. The last, I don't like the new It. It's just for me, it's not. It doesn't make it. Now, the one that's coming out now, the new Halloween, which I thought the last Halloween they should have just ended it. I think it's time for Michael Myers just to die because it's not as hard. It's not. It's that too many people are not watching horror films, and then it's not as they don't dedicate themselves like we used to back in the you girl to the movies and stuff like that. But anyway, so they don't dedicate themselves like to gore movies. So it was not that great for me. Um, let's see what else. Like I said, Saw already, right? Right, Saw was good. Um, Friday the 13th. It says here Friday the 13th, the final chapter. Nah. Let me see. You have the Body Snatchers. That was a kind of okay. That wasn't scary. Oh, remember this one? The Thing. I saw the Thing. The Thing was cool. It was a horror movie, but it was so cool when the guy took his hand through his chest and the Thing was good with Michael Douglas. No, not was it Michael Douglas? No, not Michael Douglas. This guy's name. What's the name of Goldie Hawn's ex-husband? His name is Kurt Russell. With Kurt Russell, that was good. That was one of it. I think that was a great movie. For its time. But if you ever seen Amityville, Amityville was a cool movie. Black and White. Um, what you call it? What was his name? This guy, Norman Bates. That was good. For a 60 movies with Anthony Perkins for a 60 movie, that was good. There's so many out there that are good for the 80s and 70s, but they just don't have the graphics that they don't have that I have now. I mean, even now, if you ever get to see if you get to see the Swamp Thing on DC Channel, I think it's on DC. It's good, guys. It's good. Though they had only 10 episodes and they canceled it, but DC picked it back up. So there should be a new Swamp Thing coming the second season too. But in the Swamp Thing, the TV show, it's great work. It was done here in North Carolina, and it was just awesome. And the graphics, it's very gore, so that was pretty cool. That was pretty cool. So I like movies that has a story to it, and they're very gore. The more gore, the better it is. Jason, he's cool with his machete. The only thing I don't understand about Jason, how the hell does he go from one place to another? Here you are, right? I'm right here. I run from here, and this bastard's like what 260, 280. I got the 80s, and this bastard's like 260, 280s, and I'm running a mile, and I'm like, the next thing you know, that motherfucker's right there, right next to me. I just left you behind, you know. And in most movies, what do most of these movies have in common? What do they have in common? They have two things in common. One, white people. Two, if you're black, you're the first one to die. And the funny thing about all these movies is that in each movie, you don't say like if like in the movie Amityville, the horror movie, it's about these couples that go to upstate New York, and when they once they enter the house, something in the house says get out, and they decide to stay. Puerto Ricans and blacks, we don't do that. We see a house and the shit says get out, we're getting out. We got The Exorcist. Linda Blair and her mom, who they were white, right? What happens do you think a Puerto Rican or a black person is going to stand there in that room and watch their kids head turn and just stay there and just say, I love you? No, we're going to leave. I love you, baby. But your head just twisted and I'm out. Call me. We are out. You see this girl lifting up from the bed, bro, from the bed like this. And you standing there. No, I'm out. See you, and I wouldn't want to beat you. We Puerto Ricans and blacks, we don't do that. We're not gonna stay there, watch you an exorcism, and watch you float up in the air and stay there like, wow, that's cool. No, we're not gonna do that. We're not gonna do that. And the one movie that I saw that a black girl stood up, she died when I think um it was Jada Pinkett, but it was one of the black actresses that she told Freddy Krueger, "Come on, let's fight. I think Freddy Krueger, Jason, go, let's fight. Next thing you know, she dies. So black people who don't have great track records in horror movies, they don't always end up the best. They always end up the first dying. Um, So, but it's all Key Pew, I think his name is Pew from the show when he did when he did his movie. Let me see the two movies, the movies that he did. Let me see. I'm gonna show you. See what I have here. Okay, Jordan Pell. All right, the movies that he has. Get Out was a good movie. Us was also a good movie that he's made, and he's coming out with another movie out this year. But even though those movies were, because he made his movie with black actors, which is good, and Get Out, the main one was a white girl, so she paid her price. She had to pay her. She had to die. But he's making his horror movies now are really really good. I think he's making Us too, and they're really good from from a different perspective because Guillermo del Toro, I do not like him at all as a director in horror movies. He is horrible. There are certain directors that I do not watch. I don't because they make horror movies. Like what was the one horror movie that I saw? I forgot, but it was pretty bad. I saw a movie one time with Scarlett Johansson. It's not a scary movie, but it's a movie. And this girl spoke, and I saw this like 7 years ago, and I thought it was a good movie. I said, let's watch it. It's gonna be a good movie, because Scarlett Johansson, right? Scarlett, she's from another planet. Like this girl only spoke maybe 2 or 3 words in the movie. The only good thing about it is that she came out naked. But the movie was bad. So I was like an hour and a half, an hour 40 minutes of watching bad movie or Scarlett Johansson. And I was like, wow. I'm gonna look for it and I'm gonna show you what it is. But it was horrible, horrible. I don't think she even remembers making the movie. But it was just horrible. But let's see what else do we got here. Um horror movies that we can that I can give you my opinion on. Let me see. The Empty Man, the quiet, like I said, the Quiet Place 2, 1 was good. Conjuring, the last Conjuring was awesome. I like the last Conjuring. I didn't like the first one. I didn't like none of the Conjuring except for this one. But the last one was good. Mama was good also. The Purge, the first Purge was the best. Freaky Friday, Freaky was pretty cool. Nothing hard about it, but it was pretty cool about it. I think it was funny above anything else. I think it was just uh funny. What are your top 5 horror movies? They got Nightmare on Elm Street. Okay, Night of the Living Dead. Okay, the Texas Chainsaw Massacre. It was a pretty good movie. Soul was good. Scream was okay, but Scream 1 was good. Freaks, yeah. Psycho, no. But Psycho was with Norman Bates. Um, so let's see. I Am Legend. That's not a horror movie. Okay. If you want to watch a good horror movie tonight, I suggest The Exorcist is above all. The Exorcist is good. The Evil Dead. You're not gonna get the quality that you get from the movies that you get now, as far as technology wise concerned. But back in those days, that was good technology. But there are great movies to watch. Evil Dead, Nightmare on Elm Street 1, Evil Dead Number 1. What was Pinhead's name again? Oh man, we just had it earlier on. Soul was good, but you want movies that get you in suspense. You're like, oh, Jason, the horror movie, Jason's part of the 13 1 was good. Nightmare on Elm Street was good. The first one with Freddy Krueger. 1, 2, red is coming for you. 3, 4, better lock your doors. 5, 6, take a crucifix. 7, 8, better wait. Better stay up late. That's what it was. Better stay up late. Breach. Wow, no. See, but why do they have horror movies 90s? The Sixth Sense was not a horror movie. Sixth Sense was a thriller. A thriller, guys. A thriller. Hellraiser was good too. That's what I was talking about, Mr. Pin. Hellraiser is good. Okay. The top 10 scary movies right now: The Possessor Uncut, The Mortuary Collection, number no, The Wolf House, no, La Llorona was pretty good. That was good. Extraordinary, no. Host, no. His House, no. And who picks these scary movies? They have no sense. They got no taste at all. Boo katairi, boo katairi, boo katairi, boo katairi. So yeah, so this one. I like the way they did Jason, the first one and the second one. The third one wasn't that great. Um, this one though, but this one, the Halloween is gonna come out. When it comes out, I think it's next month or October. He's coming with a vengeance, and that looks good. I didn't like the last one. I mean, I thought that this one, I thought the girl was going to kill. I thought the girl was going to get possessed. So I thought not possessed because you don't get possessed, but I thought that seeing that her uncle was a killer or stuff like that. So I thought that she was going to get into that. I think she was going to kill, but apparently it's Michael Myers. Michael Myers coming back with a vengeance, bro. He ain't playing. Michael Myers don't play that. Michael Myers is cool because, I mean, they're like you talk to people like this, uh, and then he drives. He drives cars. He's been in he was in an asylum all his life, and he drives a car. You know that. You know that. That's kind of, guys. If you have not seen the Titans, the third season is good. It really is. It really is a good movie. I mean, a good series. I mean, now I can truly say, now the Titans are getting interesting. Batwoman, the first, I mean, Batwoman was interesting to a point. I mean, I know we're getting off topic here with horror movies with Batwoman. I mean, Batwoman. I mean, but the only thing that killed Batwoman is that they kept her with her sister. It was always her sister, her sister, her sister. And that gets old. That gets old. They needed new characters. They needed new villains. Even if you didn't have villains from a comic book, but you needed new villains. You needed new stories. That killed it. And then they went into the second part, and they still was with her sister. You know, so that gets boring too. And the third season, hopefully, the third season is going to be different because you can't be going with her sister all over. I mean, you're not going to make it. You're not going to make it. Warner Brothers decided that there might be this last season of Batwoman, but I don't know. But if they don't change their storyline with her sister, that's going to be no one's going to watch it. I will watch it. Ruby Rose was good. I think the actress that does this now it's a little bit better. But it is what it is. Lucifer's coming out in September next month, and Lucifer's gonna look good. Lucifer is good. Yep. At first, Lucifer is kind of more of a comedy than anything else, but it's a pretty good show. You know, I was watching. You know what show was good too, and Fox killed it. The Exorcist. They killed after 2 seasons. They killed the Exorcist, and no one picked it up. That's a shame because that was an excellent horror show. Gina Davis was good. The actors there were good. Those were good, and they just didn't pick up on it. But it was great. I mean, and they just decided to, not too many shows last on Fox. To be honest with you, not too many. So The Simpsons. The Simpsons is one of the longest running shows in Fox. It's over 20 years old. Futurama is another one, but it's not as long as The Simpsons. So for a show that Married with Children was a show that lasted long too, but to show to last at 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 um at Fox is hard. One of the worst shows that I've ever seen in my life is Two Broke Sisters. That was horrible. I think I watched maybe 2 or 3 minutes of it, and it's bad. The acting is bad. The only thing that girl was good at from Two Broke Sisters was when she did Thor. You know, that's about it. And her acting in Thor wasn't that great. But my Two Broke Sisters was horrible. I don't know how it lasted so long. I don't know how people watch that stupid show. And that was on what, WWOR. It was bad. This guy should have came in and she just killed them all. Like, there you go, stop it, because it was horrible. It just I cannot watch whack shows. I really can't. That's not my style. Well, so I hope you guys and girls are enjoying your Friday the 13th. Hope you're watching a good movie, you're eating some good popcorn. And with that, I'm going to leave everything to you guys. So tell me what is your best horror movie of all time? And I'll let you know if it's good or not. All right, guys? So thank you for watching. This is WWPPIX, WKTU, WKACM. You're watching The King Geo Show. Thank you for watching The King Geo Show, Friday the 13th, 2021.